what King Lemuel was sharing probably with his cabinet was the prophecy of his mother to him. Proverbs 31, verse 8. He said, "Open thy mouth for the dumb in the cause of all such as are appointed to destruction. Open thy mouth, judge righteously, and plead the cause of the poor and needy." King Lemuel's mother, of course, knowing that her son is occupying a place of pride, he has been made the king. And your purpose of being king has nothing to do with enjoyment, eating and drinking, and throwing parties every now and then. The woman saved time to talk to her son. There is a responsibility for you. Said, "Open thy mouth for the dumb." Dumb in this case can be one that is literally dumb, can also be one that the situation, the society has tried to silence him or her. But King Lemuel's mother was telling him, when such cases come before you, there were those that already appointed for destruction, but you have a responsibility as a king. You must speak, because your word is authority. Your word is law. Your word will set those that are appointed for destruction. In this case, maybe death, maybe imprisonment, maybe sentenced to one form of suffering or the other. It says, open your mouth for them. Don't just keep quiet. Don't give people a free hand to kill. Don't give people a free hand to oppress the poor, oppress the needy, oppress those that don't have a voice in the society. The mother advised him to judge righteously. Why is it that we have a problem all over the world today, in our nation, especially in my country called Nigeria? We have a problem in this nation. And that problem is what is wrecking us as a nation. There is no justice in our land. There is no justice in our nation. In this country, there is no justice. And so, that is weakening the fabrics, the foundations of my country. In my country, the poor cannot get justice. In my country, the weak cannot get justice. Go to our prison houses. It's supposed to be a place of correction, a place where people, when they are sentenced, they will be corrected, but not in my country. My country, the prison yard or the prison house, where they house those that are convicted, is a terrible place. And in most cases, we have been told by the custodians of our laws that there are more awaiting trials than those that are convicted. Whereas we have hundreds of thousands of people in different prison yards. In fact, no space for them to sleep. They are sleeping in the open air. If rain falls, it beats them. If sunshine, it beats them. Most are naked. They have nothing to put on. They are underfed. The place is a terrible place to be. But then, it's because there is no justice in the land. It's because there is no true judgment in the land. It is because that those who committed crime are walking free on our streets, driving and cruising with their cars, whereas those that are innocent are the ones inside that dungeon, that the ones inside that house of evil called prison. Limo's mother was telling Limo, he said, open your mouth for the dumb. Judge righteously. One of the things that we make leaders, kings, to live long and to be fruitful in the land is for them to judge righteously. For them to judge in a righteous manner. In my own country, just judgments are bought. It's just how rich are you? There are some that are described as untouchables. No matter what they commit in our nation, they go free. And that is why such a nation like my own cannot rise. Take it or leave it, my country, Nigeria, cannot rise. It will only rise the day that our leaders will arise and say that evil is abomination. The day they will arise and say that those who disobey the law, break the constitution of the land, they have committed evil against the people of the land. And then they are set apart and put into incarceration. Only then will righteousness run like water on the streets of our nation. The day that my country will stop to say that evil men are the good men we have in our society. The day that the leaders of my nation, the people that, the custodians of the constitution of the land, the day they will arise and say to themselves, it is time to build this nation. We must build this nation on the platform of righteousness, on the platform of goodness, on the platform of good doings, on the platform of setting the poor free, on the platform of making sure that the poor get the judgment that he needs, get the freedom that he needs. In my country, there is no freedom. No freedom for the poor, no freedom for the needy, no freedom for the beggar, no freedom for the sick, no freedom for the afflicted. These are things we are going through in our country. And because of this, our country is on the backward. In fact, our country is on a reverse. And we are looking forward that one day, if our leaders did not paddle the canoe, the boat called Nigeria, if they didn't paddle it well, they would drive us into the Atlantic Ocean and the nation will be no more. That's not our prayer, that's not our desire, but we must make it known to our leaders that the otherwise success of the nation lies with them. Failure for the nation lies with them. There are many of us that since from birth till today, there is nothing you can say that this is what you have benefited from a government of my country. So we're pleading with our leaders. Let them rise up to their responsibility, irrespective of their religion, no matter what religion you think you practice, let us rise up and help the citizenry of our country. Let our politicians rise up and do good. Let those who win an election be declared winners, and those who lose be declared losers. Not in this case that those who lose an election are declared winners, and those who won an election are declared losers. In such a situation, our country will not move forward, because liars are the ones that are on the throne. Deceivers are the ones that are on the throne. Armed robbers, vote robbers are the ones that are on the throne. It cannot move this country called Nigeria forward. Africa is backward today because elections in Africa are never genuine. Elections in Africa are never decent. Elections in Africa are never conducted without bloodshed. Elections in Africa are never conducted without wasting of billions of money. Elections in Africa are never seen the will of the people declared. That is why Africa and Africans are being ruled by those who did not win elections. They are being ruled by robber voters, those who armed robbers that stole the people's vote, the people's mandate, as it's being called. And it will continue to set us back until the day our leaders, our politicians will wake up and say, no more shall we participate in this evil. No more shall we lay a foundation of failure for our nation. Until our leaders, our political leaders and our politicians make it in such a way that it is not a do or die thing. You win, we celebrate you. You lose, we comfort you. Nigeria, an African continent, is not finishing in one day. It's not finishing in 4 years. It's not finishing in 10 years. So wait for your time, probably. God will help you so that your time will come. You win election in a genuine way, and there will be no amendments where they bring the winner and the failure and say rule together in such a way the nation cannot move forward. May God help Africa. May God help my country, Nigeria. We are learning from King Lemuel the lessons that his mother taught him. The same is also good for my country, Nigeria. The same is good for our continent, Africa. The same is good for the people of the world. God bless you.